let me tell you about myself, sir. As I told, my name is Manish, and I am having a total of more than 30 years experience. It's close to 31 years now. Okay, I'm teaching F&O, Business Central, Dynamics CRM, right? I have a strong domain experience of sales, marketing, service, supply chain, production, finance, and all the modules basically. I have worked in almost all kind of industries, right? First of all, we need to understand, sir, okay, ERP name is F&O, Finance and Operation. Under this, there are so many modules available, sir. It's finance, IT supply chain, and there are a lot of other modules as well that I'll show you. So today will be a generic session. It will compare all the modules like be it F&O finance or F&O supply chain. Okay. Then I'll give the overview, sir, for this. Then the journey of this, then methodology, which we are going to study, the implementation methodology, and then some basic navigations of the ERP. Correct? So these are the basics for the today's demo. Then you see, these are the some course outline which you have already received from the ma'am, I believe. Product information management, inventory management, supply chain process, warehouse management, procurement and sourcing, sales and marketing, and master planning. So this is the broader scope of the course which you have received from the ma'am. Then what we'll do? We'll implement the product and product master concept. We'll implement site, warehouse, location, journals, and so many other things are there. Similarly, for the procurement, procure to pay cycle, the sales and marketing, order to cash cycle, and at last, master planning. Okay, then certification. So after the course, you'll be able to do the certification. Majority of the topics will be covered from the topic itself, but sometimes, as you know, there will be few questions which comes outside the course always. So that you need to prepare based on your practice. We require a lab also for this. The lab will be basically, it can be web-based server, or for installation, minimum this configuration is required. Windows 10 or 11, SSD, solid state drive, at least 300 GB space should be there. RAM, ideally it should be 16 GB minimum, or 32 GB better. And then CPU, at least i5 onwards. If it is i7, that's great. Okay. So the prerequisite for the lab setup. Okay, so that you can practice along with me. During the course, I'll be preparing you for the interview questions also. Whatever I'm teaching you, that all you'll get during the interview. This is desirable. But if you have 16 GB, that is enough. That is not an issue.
I have 8 GB RAM.
You can start with the 8 GB, sir, but it will be slow. So later on is the RAM. But yes, you can start. So now if I go to the system, sir, I hope you can see my screen. So as I told you the journey, earlier the name of this ERP was Executa. Microsoft acquired in around 2005. Okay, and the version was 3.0. Then after 4 years, Microsoft used to launch a new version. Okay, it was 4.0, then 2009, then 2012, then release 2, release 3, and this was the most successful version in standalone installation of the ERP. And now it had been renamed to F&O. F&O is what? Finance and Operation. Now the major difference between the older version and this version is it was standalone installation on the premise, and now it is web-based. You can access it from anywhere from the globe. Okay, so that's the major difference between the older version and this version. Right? Told you I'll discuss with the methodology also, sir. So here the methodology will be, analysis phase. First, we'll analyze the customer requirement. What is their as-is process, or what they want from the system? Means 2B. So the combination of requirement analysis, as-is, and 2B will form a document called FRD, Functional Requirement Document. So after the analysis phase, we'll be preparing a document called FRD. Based on FRD, basically, what happens? We'll see what is available in the system. Obviously, correct? Once you know, it will be taking approximately 2 months time. Right? So if it is available in the system, that is called as fit. Fit. And if it is not available, it is called gap. Got my point? Fit, which is available. Functionality. Suppose you want to make PO. If the process is already available, it is called gap. Fit. Suppose you want some customization. You want to modify the system. So that is called as gap. So gap will be customized by the we are functional consultant here. Okay, meaning to say we'll be configuring the system or we'll be setting up the system and developing the new code, modifying the system is a job of the technical consultant. Pre-design is a optional phase. Why? After the FRD, you can prepare a detailed document called FDD, functional design document. Means how you are going to achieve this requirement. Simple. Once this is done, the next phase comes with the design phase. In the design phase, basically, whatever we have mentioned on the FRD here, now we have to configure. And this is what we are going to do in okay. Configuration, you can call it as a configuration or you can call it as a setup. Both are same. And whatever is gap, as we have seen here, so gap fit. So that has to be developed by the technical consultant. Once it is developed, functional consultant will test the system. That's called testing. Once our testing is complete, means we are able to achieve what is mentioned in the FRD, then we'll be going to the next step. If not, then we need to see what went wrong here. What are the changes we have to do? So we'll basically we'll repeat the whole steps again to fulfill the customer requirement. Now, the next phase will come with the UAT. Once we are satisfied, we'll give the system to the client, to the customer, right? Then customer will test the system now. Suppose you are a consultant, right? So you will be testing system, let us say 10 scenarios. But client may test it for 50 scenarios, 100 scenarios, because they are the one who are doing day-to-day transactions, right? You must have seen in any company, right? People are working. So they know that process better than us. So they will be testing the system thoroughly. Once they are satisfied, we'll move to the next one. Or if there's any issue, then we need to repeat the same steps again and again until the desired solution is available to the customer. Once everything is okay, let us assume. So we'll be basically taking the data. Data is what? Your vendor master, your customer master, right? Your inventory stocks. Correct now, your balances. All those things will be taken from the customers and then we'll be uploading those balances into the system. Okay. Once it is done, we'll go live and go live is generally first of the month. Let us say we are into the February. So now the next go live date should be ideally 1st of March onwards only, not before that. We generally don't go live. Once we go live, then our go live support will start. So that those examples also I'll be telling you in detail during our course. So any questions from anyone during this journey of the AX and this step methodology implementation? Anything which you have doubts, sir? All of you, please. Please ask me. Once you enroll for the course, sir, I'll be teaching you this once again to you. Plus, you will be getting the recordings every day. Okay. So you can see the recording and then ask your questions. So system will look like this, sir. This is home page of the F&O ERP. This is, home page and favorites. What is favorites? Suppose you need to access one page every time, right? If you remember, suppose you are opening Gmail every day. What you will do, you will mark that favorites. You click there, it will be open. Similarly, here also, we have marked that as favorites here. You see, PO number, etc. Or alternatively, you can go here, people, and then purchase order. The same form will be open. Favorites, shortcut. These are the different modules, right? As I told you, so this is a complete end-to-end ERP, sir. Correct? And these are the modules. Under the modules, sir, you'll see like vendor master here. Transactions like purchase order. Then inquiry and reports. Then our main focus will be setup. And then testing the system. Right? And one more thing, there are some tasks which you need to perform regularly. maybe in 15 days, 1 month time or 2 month time like that. So those will come under the periodic task. So focus will be on the setup and then we'll be doing the transactions. This is the company name. You see, there are a lot of companies available right here. This is with sample data. You see, okay, these are the companies. You can choose any company here. You see, now company has been changed. This is the path. Path means on which form you are there. Suppose it is payable, purchase order, purchase orders. Suppose you have to see some other form. Let's say inventory management. Let's say on hand test. You see, nothing is there. You can use the filters also, sir. Reset means no filter at all. Suppose I go to the INM, so there may be many items here. You see, I have reset it. Reset means no filtration. If you want to put any filter, you can put. Suppose the item number begins with, let's say, prod. Apply. See, correct? Suppose you want to take this data to the Excel. It's very easy. Yes, you go to here on it. And within a few seconds, you can take this data to the Excel. Let it work. You see, export to Excel. You see, finished. You see now, everything is here within few seconds. So this facility is available almost every form. What I'm saying, sir, whatever data is there in the ERP, within few seconds, you can export everything to the Excel, sir. This is what I told. Okay, and the data will look like this, sir. You see, so there are 10,000 rows. So 10,000 rows will be, exported to the Excel, or or you can modify the data in Excel. The system will create a linkage between ERP and the Excel. You can update the data here and then publish. So whatever data is there, that will be, updated here directly within few seconds or few minutes. Okay, so this is that much powerful, right? Then is the refresh button. If you want to refresh like F5, on majority of the forms you can do that attachment. Attachment could be your notes, your addresses, your file, zip file, PDF file, anything you can attach, sir. Say something, sir. This is a filter toggle. It will go. If you press, it will come again. You see, toggle. Toggle means on off like that. So there are a lot of things which we'll discuss, sir, during the course once you enroll it. So this is just idea about how we are going to study. So yes, whatever I taught you today, sir, that will be repeating everything in detail. These will be the contents, sir, in detail. Apart from it, I'll be telling you a lot of other things also, sir. Right? So you see, like for example, legal entity creation. Generally, it's a finance part, but if you want to see, I can tell you that also, sir. But it requires accounting knowledge. Because some of our friends are already from the commerce background, so they can understand easily. Right? So we'll discuss in much detail, like this product information management, and this is separate module here, sir, in the ERP which I shown you. Correct? Product information management. Then, and these are only few of the things. There will be a lot of examples also, sir. There will be a lot of setup also. There will be a lot of exercises also I'll give you, sir. Right? So you will be practicing along with me. At the same time, I'll bring access of the lab to you so you can practice with your live scenarios, and then you can ask your doubts as many as you can ask. Then see, the basic idea here is that whatever I'm teaching you should be 100% understood by you. It's not the case that I'm just teaching, you are just listening. No, I want all the sessions to be interactive. Then inventory management, sir, the complete one. Then I'll give some case study also, sir, into this, right? Correct? Supply chain process. Again, case studies, sales and marketing. Yeah, and all these things, sir. You see, quality control. What are the different setup in the quality control? And of last, master planning is not mentioned, but master planning will also be considered into this. I'll be telling you how to plan the things in an automated manner. And then those will be converted automatically from plan purchase order to purchase order and plan production order to production order. So master planning will be also a part of this course content, sir. Right? Yes,
Okay,
Mr.
sir.
C.
That's now what. Yeah, I understand the syllabus right now. Just you
Mhm.
said we will go through for somewhat which for which we need accounting help. The syllabus is different.
And this is MB330 is supply chain, MB310 is finance, MB320 is production, MB335 is advanced warehouse skill management, like that. So we can do that, sir. Because see, company will prefer if you know technical also, if you know functional also. So the company will prefer only those consultants who are expert in both. Rather than they are sending two persons for the same job, they'll send only you. So there'll be high chance getting you edge job in the technical functions, sir. Yeah.